Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Yes, 14 minutes past 9 here on Culture Daily. Welcome to the big conversation on the show where we delve into issues, trends, topics, thought leadership conversations here on the show. Anyway, before all this happens, I want to say a very big thank you to our sponsors and the people who make this show possible. I want to say a big thank you to Malta Guinness. This show is proudly brought to you by Malta Guinness and Telecel. Now, Malta Guinness says it's always a good time with Ghana's favorite malt, Malta Guinness, more tasty goodness for you in the Jeje can, the new Jeje can, they call it. It's the same authentic refreshment enriched with immune boosting B vitamins. Grab an ice cold Malta Guinness and a new Jeje can and enjoy a world of goodness. Always check for the Made in Ghana logo as well. Lancaster got great news for you. Guess what? 50% scholarship awaits you for your degree at Lancaster University. It's the only British university campus in West Africa. And you get to be taught by the finest faculty trained to UK standards at their ultra modern campus. If you want a vibrant student experience, if you want that British degree at a fraction of the cost, Lancaster is the place to attend. Call 0209 607008. That's 0209 607008. Or you can also email them admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. How about you check out their website? It's also lancaster.edu.gh. And also 2 variants of Pepsodent awaits you for you to have a healthy gums, repair and protect your gums whilst give you an all-round cooling sensation. And that is the Pepsodent Herbal toothpaste. That's what you get from that one. It's made from green tea and herbal extracts. And also there's another one. You can get the Pepsodent charcoal, which is made from charcoal, lemon, mint, and natural charcoal, I beg your pardon, lemon, mint, and zinc to whiten your teeth, strengthen them, and remove bad odor from your mouth. Brush your teeth daily, morning and evening with Pepsodent cavity, not cavity fighter. That's the other one though. But Pepsodent Herbal and Pepsodent toothpaste. But you get to fly around the world also courtesy Waka Now. Are you planning a trip this summer? Well, it's in the rainy season, so are you planning a trip this summer? Yes. Do that with unbeatable offers with huge savings from Waka Now. So get sizzling deals on your flights, your hotels, airport transfers, and in fact, your whole entire dreamy vacation. Let Waka Now plan that for you. I've got great news. On Friday, they have something to give out to you on your socials. So follow them on Waka Now Ghana on all the platforms, and also on the mobile app. You can do so by downloading that, or go to wakanow.com.gh, our website, for more information, or just go to any of the travel centers, which is in Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, and in Tamale. I'll tell you more about Bet Winner later on and what the Infinix Note 40 and the Note 40 Pro also has for you in just a bit. But this morning, 3 things on our desk to discuss in-house with the team. Number 1, we'll be delving into our man Black Holes also dropped a brand new is it a single off an EP, single, right? Yeah. On album coming, I don't know, but it's a single titled Kilos Milos. I don't know where he gets the names from though, but Kilos Milos. He's dropped a brand new song. It's an awesome jam. If you haven't heard it, it's trending on X as well. I'm very sure you can find it and download and or stream and listen to it. But there's something significant about this man and his fashion sense. Today we'll discuss how his fashion sense is added on to create the black code that we see. Also, we will touch on Michael Asian. Michael Asian's story that's also trending this morning on here in Ghana with regards to a court and a cross circuit court issuing an order for him for 2 of his mansions to be sold. And then lastly, Mikey is also still on the neck of Team Eternity with Diffie and the copyright conversations. All this here on Culture Daily. Let me say good morning to my honorable ministers in the house. I want to start with my right, the Minister for Internal Affairs, Honorable Mr. Les Gukel, He's here.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's right.
Honorable Lumute is currently the Deputy Minister for Industry and everything.
She's the heir to the throne.
Isufa is also here. How's the constituency, Chairman?
Yeah, it's doing well.
It's doing well. Yes. Thank you. Honorable. Do you know that,
Mr. Speaker?
do you know there is a bit of a resemblance between you and Sammy Jemfi?
In terms of money or
Good question.
Okay, guys, ladies, which one do we tackle first? Because these are three very interesting trends, that has taken center stage in Ghanaian politics and entertainment politics, if I can say.
Yeah.
We can start off with Black Hole. I saw. So I just did a little digging, and I just found out that Big Charles, the guy, I don't know him personally though, but I think it's called Cunnings, who styles. That's part of the styling for Black Hole, and I think he's got a great sense of style, fashion sense. I saw what he put up on his socials when he was releasing this. I don't know if you guys saw the box black thing. I think
with
it was
the belt and then the little.
What do you guys
Did you
think?
guys
What do you
notice
think
that
of?
the belt was turned to the back, the buckle, which was supposed to be in front?
Oh, I didn't notice.
The belts.
So let me
the
ask
buckles were to the
this
back.
critical question: how much in the Black Hole brand he's created? How much room has he given himself with going extreme with fashion without anybody critiquing it?
A lot of.
Let me start with the honorable minister for.
I think that he's a free thinker, and from how he dresses, or even from his music, you can see that he's a carefree person, and he's managed to translate that into his fashion and style to the extent that you can't question whatever he wears. I think the only thing we've not seen Black Hole wear is a skirt so far, but with all of the oversized palazzos that he wears, the crop tops, the combinations of clothes and all of
that's
that.
it on the screen.
I think that he's been able to really master the arts, and he's wearing a corset as well, if you guys can see. Yeah.
I didn't even take notice.
Yeah, he's wearing a corset.
Oh my days.
as well. So
But the
makes
concept
it
has
seem-
been used so well that
you almost don't see it.
almost don't see it because
Yeah.
it blends nicely with the tapered skirt. Like
that's
that's
the
supposed
belt
to be-
that I was saying he has turned to the back.
Yeah, but
for the
even
two
the
belts,
even the
actually.
corset too, because usually you'd wear that in the back and like do the tying in the back, depending on what corset.
There
it
are
is.
some corsets that are front though. There
Yeah.
are with these ones especially is for the front. The ones for the back are the ones that you tie.
Isn't that?
So and then with whatever he's wearing on top, it seems like a jacket that he has just closed and folded into the corset some way somehow to create another style. But I think I like it. And then with his shoe as well, it's just out of the ordinary. What standardly or
it has
regularly
this
won't be done.
space effect to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Look at the shoes as well. I
I
mean,
was just
everything.
going to say that he's created that impression that Black Hole is always going to come out in an outfit that's out of the box. So don't expect him to come out in what you want him to wear. He's creating that every time. Black Hole is going to come out with something new in terms of fashion.
but we didn't give
And
Kwame
so-
Eugene that type of grace though.
No, hold
No.
on. There's a difference. You
No.
see, the difference here is Olili.
I'm listening.
With the onset of Kwame Eugene's career, we saw him make quote unquote certain fashion blunders, right? As people will refer to it, or we saw him show up in ways that are not quote unquote again acceptable or are not nice,
Black
right?
did the same
Let
thing
me
though.
tell you something. No, wait. Do you know that now Kwame Eugene dresses way better? Kwame Eugene looks nice now, right? A lot of times, but people still speak about it. Also because of that thing that they have in their minds that, as they will say,
Which
again,
fashion
Kwame Eugene
blunders
doesn't know
did he really comment
how
or,
to dress. He
Yeah,
was just
'cause I
regularly-
I thought fashion was how you
express yourself
yeah.
through your style,
Yeah.
right? In all of these things, but also he will show up and people will say he doesn't look nice. I
think the
have never said Kwame Eugene wasn't looking nice or isn't looking nice before. That's why, you remember I had to do some video talking about when people
when you
said
went hard on somebody.
exactly.
Yes.
So I had to do that video. But again, now people still say that he doesn't show up looking nice. But now Kwame Eugene looks nice. I think it's just a mental thing. Again, from when Kwame Eugene started, we can't make the comparison because back then, maybe in 2016, people didn't accept fashion and style how they've accepted it today. Things have changed. There has been an evolution with fashion and style where anyone and everyone can dress up how they want to dress up and show up looking how they want to show up. 5-6 years ago, a guy can't come in wearing high heel boots in Ghana. A guy can't hold a clutch, but now it is acceptable, the world over. So I think that is the fashion and style times that have changed, and so everyone is more accommodating of whatever anyone wants to wear and show up as.
Apart from that,
Okay, yes, Essie. Sorry.
I'm going to say another thing is with personality. And the personality of the personality of the artist.
Personally.
Oh, you fool. Black Hole is a type that if he wears something and you talk about it, he will come in another day wearing something else. You talk about it. He's not really going to go back in. I remember.
But that was same for Kwame Eugene. He still show up wearing whatever he wants to wear.
No, he tried to defend the situation. Several times say, people say I don't dress well. You hardly have Blacko doing that. I spoke to him at the VGMAs, not this one, the one where I think he won Artist of the Year, and he spoke about his rings, where he gets them from. Like, he will get the clothes he wants to get, whether it's high fashion or maybe it's thrift. As far as it's what fits what he wants to wear, the outfit he's going for, he will go for it. He mentioned that he gets some stuff from Kantamanto. He has a guy, like, he's just a fashion guy, and he's created that perception in our minds, and with his personality and moving along with it, you won't want to question someone who really knows what they are doing, especially when we also don't really know,
and he doesn't
like
seem
fashion
to care. So
he doesn't seem to care.
It's the music. We are forgetting that these people sell music. What Kwame Eugene was selling in his songs and what he looked like visually,
see where to dig past.
There was a massive disconnect.
Okay.
When Will.i.am and Black Eyed Peas were doing all their space music and pop and all the weirdness, they dress wherever they want to dress, and nobody ever even thought to say what the hell are they wearing today, because it's Black Eyed Peas. And we know when Lady Gaga was doing all her weird stuff and showing up at the Oscars covered in meat and all that, nobody cared. Kanye wore one shoe.
When she was the pink girl, Nicki Minaj.
Kanye West wore one shoe and one black t-shirt that the ear tears small. Oh my God, he looks homeless. Kanye is going mad because he's a hip hopper, he's a rapper where you are supposed to floss affluence and stuff, and he was doing the reverse. Oh my God, why is J. Cole dressing bummy? Blah blah blah.
His hair looked homeless. Yes.
Floss affluence.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, you have to floss the this thing.
You have to flaunt it. That's what she meant.
No, hip hop term is
Hip hop
floss.
is floss.
Oh,
Charlie.
I'm telling her.
Okay. Please, you both should go since you are from a different generation.
I'm telling you what she was trying to get you to.
No, but this she's. I don't want to use the general music.
See, but grandma, you get me. I beg you.
Now you floss.
So you floss. Rappers floss. We don't flaunt.
Flaunt is
it's
R&B.
Bridgerton. If you're watching Bridgerton,
she's an English madam. You have to explain it to her. The way they watch, Cyril didn't get the joke.
Yeah, because I didn't know I did anything wrong.
They watch you like this. You talk floss. They talk floss.
Where I say floss, you say yes,
floss. Anyways, but it was a good juncture for what you call it.
You see, what does it mean to floss? To show off or to brag? So it's good grammar. So
okay.
Charlie.
Learn something new.
Okay.
Listen.
I was thinking you wanted to say
don't joke with Motown.
Oh, please. How did Motown enter?
So anyway.
How did Motown enter the
It's
chart?
about Blacko is dystopian. Blacko is going against the grain from day one. So the quote-unquote craziness in his music is translating directly to his fashion sense. So we are expecting this guy who is breaking all the molds and going against the norm. Imagine him showing up looking like the norm. It's a big disconnect, the product and what is being sold, you understand? So that's basically it. Kwame Eugene was in the love phase, the popular music, the inspirational, the high life, all that Afrobeats. But he was in a fine boy space, and he was dressing a bit dystopian.
But I'm saying, wasn't
with
that
the shoes and the pants.
Wasn't that a good way to be disruptive? for Kwame Eugene for him to have done that at that time?
Yeah, I mean,
No. You see, you sell the people what they are used to before you change it.
no, but Kwame Eugene was doing that before he became big. Did you see Kwame Eugene when he used to wear bandanas and look like
That's what I'm even referring to.
He was doing that before.
You're not hearing
People
me.
even said that
I'm not- I don't have-
dresses are.
I don't have a problem with Kwame Eugene's fashion sense. I'm just analyzing it from an aerial view. That when you hear Usher, when you hear Chris Brown, you'll tolerate tattoos, tattered pants, no shirts, maybe some rock jewelry here and there. You know how Chris Brown does it without going full rock star, but you can see the rock.
Shirtless.
You can see the inspiration. Usher does it. See, when Usher wore the dress, everybody was like, what is Usher wearing?
Yeah.
And Usher has worn a ton of things in his 20 or 30-year career.
30.
But it's now that he went to wear that one, we're like, yo, that one, you've gone too much. So there's a margin for it. And Kwame Eugene at that time was too much on the edge of the margin. So the disconnect was big for people. That's why people made noise.
But with what you are saying, Blacko didn't introduce us to what we are used to before changing it to what he wants.
Do you know what Blacko used to wear? Blacko
do
used to
you-
wear long sleeves and trousers. Like
Yes,
a church boy.
the
Yeah.
brand was not activated
He
then.
didn't introduce
That's
us
what
to
I'm saying.
anything
So
before
why are we-
introducing us to
Listen,
something
Why
else.
do we
No,
give-
no, no, no,
why
no.
why do
You see
we
the example
give-
you gave about Kwame Eugene wearing bandana, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, before the brand was not activated. If the brand is active
Really?
now,
It was.
when
Angela-
Blacko was wearing...
At the time,
Angela.
No, you said
Angela-
Blacko used to wear long sleeves and jeans. I've seen those pictures.
Yeah,
and
that was when he
videos.
was singing money.
The brand was not activated.
When you say
First
was
sermon,
activated in what sense? Just
I
so
mean,
that
like,
people-
I'm fire because...
Okay.
hasn't blown. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I hate that term. So, you understand?
You hate that term, that's a street hate that term.
No, the brand always exists. Black Sherif's brand has always
your time.
existed. Black Sherif's brand.
Was it Black Sherif?
Cross marking is serious.
Oh, they don't even make a big. I don't even know.
He did do actually.
You know what they are? Be like the last 2 or 3 weeks, the two of them they enter, I no enter here, so they look for me.
I really know the enter. It be J there. J the enter.
Black Sherif's brand had not fully been. The rest is for you to say. I'll say again. The artist brand was not fully active, like as a proper brand that needed a visual representation and all that. I mean, we've seen him develop logos, a certain way of opening his videos, coming on stage, Muzama Cristo.
Zama Disco.
Disco Cristo.
Now it's Zama Disco.
Right, it's Zama Disco.
Before
Zama.
it was
Zama.
Zama.
Church.
Now
Zama.
it's Zama.
The other one is the church.
Yes.
Bruh. So
Just
Zama.
Zama, yeah.
So we saw the kind of branding that came on the Zama, and it related directly to his fashion sense, right? So now the ecosystem is being built around how he carries himself. That's what I mean by activated.
So do you think
the time he was wearing long
can
sleeve?
find himself in that space? Kwame Eugene.
Yeah, if he's doing the high life thing,
Yeah.
he should continue where he is. I think he's fine. Visually, he's fine. Kiddy is the bad boy, playboy, star, blah, blah,
Sugar daddy.
sugar daddy. So he's also active,
Yeah.
fully there.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I remember when EL started. EL used to do a lot of suits and blah blah. And people went on him at Twitter. Now why is he always wearing suits and this blah blah blah? There was a whole thing, and then he changed it up. And then he went with the rock star bad boy vibe, the pants and the ripped shirts and all that, and he activated with the brand. So it's work in progress.
What would you say about Joey B?
Joey is a disruptor, and Joey is nostalgic and vintage. So he wears those biking shorts, those tight cocaine trousers, jeans,
And the cap.
And the cap. He's tapping into the 90s. And if you've seen him take a picture of his dad, have you seen Joey and his dad's
I've
picture?
not.
You just find Joey B and his father's picture. You understand what's going on. The coolie high, all that. It's not from far. You understand?
An apple doesn't fall far from it.
Exactly. There's a picture he's dressed just like his dad, standing next to his dad. Really nice picture. I don't know if it's on his IG and we can find it. But so people tap into all sorts of things. I almost said MTN. Eminem. Eminem.
Yo. It is coming. It is doing.
Eminem, Dr. Dre, 50 Cent. They've had the most neutral fashion wardrobes in hip hop history.
And Nas.
And Nas,
Yeah.
right? The hoodie, a t-shirt, jeans, some are acceptable
too
sneakers, and that's it. Like you even notice them. Like if I tell you, give me one crazy outfit Dr. Dre has worn in his 30, 40 years.
Black
You don't,
t-shirt.
you don't have one. If I tell you Eminem, tell me the picture where Eminem went crazy with his fashion sense. You don't have one. Jay-Z,
Probably at his
since
daughter's
he went
wedding.
dread, doing Basquiat and doing some other things. Nas, even Diddy. I mean, no Diddy, but even Diddy has kept it. Diddy was disruptive. Bad Boys days when they were wearing silver shiny roofing sheet material jacket and those shiny pele on the video. But that was props. But on a good day, people have neutral palettes. Even Justin Timberlake, just because he's in the news, right? When he was from the time he was in NSYNC to becoming Justin and everything, it's not a very neutral wardrobe. It's always a jacket or a shirt or a t-shirt, some pants, some shoes. Never anything wow. At best, you wear some nice tux or a nice suit. If it's Grammys or an Oscar or something, you kill it with a very gentlemanly James Bond vibe. So the music, I'm just trying to speak to the fact that the music and what the people carry themselves as the musicians must ideally translate to what they look like.
Okay, that is only if this question I'm going to ask you, the answer would be at a point in time the music and the fashion would cross. But if does Blacko's fashion sense and his music move parallel to each other and not disrupt in any way? So it means that I like Blacko, his music is paramount. His fashion sense adds to the reason why I like him, but it doesn't cross in any way. So if he changed his fashion, I still like Blacko.
The music.
Yeah, I still like the music.
Blacko said you get the money.
Yes, if that is an agreeable, whatever.
He said you get the money wherever, whenever, however. Hustler mindset. Then we saw him on the Paris Fashion Week on a runway. How many boys from Gonongo want to be on the runway? He's disruptive. He says you get the money, you blow up at all costs. Boom, boom. So for him, there's no limits for Blacko, and that's what he sings in his music. That's what he raps about. How he performs. That's how he carries himself. So
okay. So from a brand person, how important is it for maybe a talent to be mindful of his or her fashion sense? And also, it looks like the men have, or the male artists take, a bit more, pay a bit more attention to a certain line of fashion. But what about the female artists? Do we get that from them as well?
How do you mean by that?
The competitive.
So the thing is that you find the men being extravagant and go high end like this sometimes, and they get away with it. But you'd hardly, do we find female Ghanaian artists or Ghanaian female artists?
That's a bit more expensive than. That's why I was asking. How do you mean?
Oh, let him learn.
Hey.
We're sorry.
Tell me which female, maybe I've forgotten. So you tell me which Ghanaian female artist always shows up looking highly extravagant in her fashion sense.
Extravagance in which way?
The high end, you corset and jacket that they've tagged in.
To a point of disruption?
To a point of disruption. Tell me who. You were telling me all the time, so I want to know who. Maybe I don't remember because maybe the generation I'm coming from.
I can't say Wendy Shea.
I don't think Wendy Shea goes extra.
To a point of disruption.
No, I don't think Wendy Shea does that.
It depends on what you're looking at, because I've seen her shows.
He's asking about Lady Gaga.
Listen, I'm talking about Lady Gaga.
He's talking about Blacko type.
You don't have,
and not on like a regular. Maybe Amare to an extent.
Amare.
Yeah.
Amare
she's
to
not a
an
Ghanaian
extent.
artist.
She is.
She's what?
Who is she?
Stop that. Kobe Menu is not a Ghanaian football player.
She is a Ghanaian.
You thought there was something.
Menu is not Ghanaian. Amare is not Ghanaian.
How is she Ghanaian?
You know what we
She sat
mean.
here and told you that
Amare is
she
my girl and she's Ghanaian, and we know she's Ghanaian, but she's not Ghanaian.
You say she's not Ghanaian. What's your problem?
You asked. I've answered.
You know what
that
we
you're
mean when
saying
we
the
say
person
she's
is
not
Her
Ghanaian.
country is international. Her passport is
Many passports.
orange.
Passport like gas.
The girl has tried to perform in Ghana several times. This I'm telling you.
Would the Ghanaian have problems performing in Ghana? Let me ask you, would the Ghanaian have challenges performing in Ghana? Olele, Salvador.
I'm asking you a question to answer your question.
Yes.
Does the Ghanaian understand quality?
Yes. Yes.
Me, I'm not Ghanaian. I don't know.
Okay.
All the Ghanaians that
you're not Ghanaian.
I'm not Ghanaian. I'm British.
all the Ghanaians that understand quality
yeah, Amare.
have
Yeah, I'm
performed in
British.
Ghana.
Your challenges
Amare.
as a Ghanaian has to do with what? Quality.
What's her real name?
Position.
Ama.
Ama Sewa. Mami Ama Sewa Biwa.
You see.
What is you see?
Doesn't have an English.
What's not Ghanaian about that?
What's not Ghanaian about that?
There's even Jamfi to end. There's even Jamfi at the end.
Marie. It's not Amarillo.
He no fit defend what he dey talk
know.
sef.
Yeah, I was even thinking you guys
It's
going to talk
Emma.
about.
It's what?
Amarie.
I thought you guys were even going to talk about the late Ebony, but I think for her it was more of a.
Yeah, so the
It was
females
more
don't
of,
get disruptive with their fashion sense.
Ebony's attitude is what caused
It wasn't Ebony's. It wasn't.
How wasn't it? How wasn't it?
Ebony
fashion?
suffered at the hands of Ghanaians because
of how she was dressing
with her fits.
Yeah, no.
We're not to provoke. Yes.
No, I'm coming.
In all of this, people are not defining the actual thing. When you're saying,
he said Lady Gaga. He just told you that disruptive.
It,
like, I mean, look at Black Hole.
Then
Clearly, he's releasing a new song. The fashion itself is very disruptive. Until even Lenny drew my attention to it, it's a corset and like a jacket tagged in there.
Yeah.
Shoes. Like, this is
I watched that
crazy.
video 10 times. I didn't see a corset.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it. I didn't realize it. I saw it. I didn't realize
I didn't see the corset.
Bro, I was looking at the shoulder part thing.
And you see, and how he's able to get away with it easily because you don't even realize so much.
It's not about getting away with it too. It's like it's Black Hole. Like,
yeah, so exact. That's getting away with it. That's like the expression of getting away with it. Like we accept it for him. But I'm coming to the females and saying that.
Bro, if Kwame Eugene wore this,
problem.
can you walk on Twitter today?
No, D Black.
Your man.
It's because we are used to it.
So I'm
father's
asking.
funeral, and he felt very comfortable wearing what he was wearing at his father's funeral. Even that,
yeah. It's what I'm saying, that people have that
Also,
mindset.
they say how you sell yourself is how you buy your.
So that's why I was saying that with how people have that mentality that when it comes to Kwame, he has a problem with his fashion and style. They carry it through even to the point where when he's dressing nicely, it's still a problem.
So, Cyril, question:
and that's
is it
wrong.
possible to change perceptions like this?
Oh, I was asking you a question about the females. Yes.
Oh, we'll come back to that.
Why you putting even
Me, I mentioned Amare, so.
No, me, I think I've seen Wendy Shay come on stage several times, and her outfits are like out of the blue. I remember her concert at the
West Hills.
West Hills. Of course, we did a little docu with her. We had to be with her. The outfit she had to pick from. I'm like, what was this guy thinking? Like, you know, it's not some. Well, looking at me, I like to take it very simple, so it's not something I would wear. But I mean, it was just out of her boots, the kind of adornments that added to her clothes. It was really nice. It's just that it still gives this accentuates. You know, let people see the body, but like let everything.
I think what Jay is asking is on a regular.
No, not that.
There's the consistency.
I need pictures to back this.
You know what?
No, because I've seen it. Like I need to go back and get what I'm saying because I've seen.
But that's what the thing is because
they ask for
what Jay is asking. What Jay is asking is, you know, when like they mention Lady Gaga, you have a picture in your mind as to like the regularity of how she dresses, right? Let's even use Doja Cat. Now, right? You have a certain picture in your mind. You don't have to refer to what you say. I thought you were saying something.
No.
You don't have to refer back to a particular performance of hers that like is
that's what I was going to say.
Constant image in your mind. Do you understand?
When the Shay chooses a performative outfit for the purpose of her stage presence or that show or that night, it's not a brand she carries 24/7.
Okay.
Not to say there's anything wrong with how she dresses. She dresses dope.
Nicely,
But
really nice.
on a performance day, very rounded fashion sense.
Well-rounded fashion sense.
Can I go on?
You can continue.
Run. On a performance night, of course, everybody wants to come out with something crazy. I saw a video of Chris Brown's hanging descent.
It got
stuck and they had to bring a ladder and come for him. Performance night is crazy night. So on that night, we're not looking at, oh my God, this is Jay's fashion. You will not see
like
Wendy Shay going for an interview in this.
Looking like this,
I get that.
She's in front of me too, bro. She's everywhere. Around
But the late Ebony could do that. That's what I was telling you.
Walk around like this?
No, not to this extent.
I haven't seen it.
DTS.
Ebony used to
find it.
The late Ebony.
Ebony used to dress how she wants to.
Yeah. No, but how she wants isn't exactly.
You are confusing how somebody wants to dress
talking
with
about.
how they dress.
Sorry. The late Ebony, the hit she caught for not being on stage. It was just her being herself.
The genesis of Ebony's fashion wahala and people talking down about her was the length of her skirts and the length of her shorts. We've had people blatantly say that on air.
You see what
press people.
You see what Arasta?
I knew you were going to say that.
Doing today.
Yeah.
Or even Tyler.
They call it a pop. That's what pop stars do.
Bro,
right?
Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera did this.
Is that?
Britney Spears
I'm
and
talking about coming down to Africa.
I don't have a problem with the pop. That's what I'm saying, that, sweetheart. the only reason why we talk about Arya Star and make me sweat Tyler's fashion sense, people are not, the commentary is not even about the whole fashion sense. People are not appreciating it. Oh my God, this one. It's because the thing is short. What's the nickname? Miniskirt. What? What? Come on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think it's not just about.
There was a day Arya Star was something that was a little longer than what she usually wears, and the internet went mad. Like, oh my God, what is happening to Arya Star? So it's just about the fact that this nice girl is wearing these short things. See, that's what Jay was saying. That there's a difference between the person being sexualized for how revealing or how sexually provocative their fashion sense is, and then there's the person having a crazy fashion sense or a definitive Nicki Minaj, right? Her fashion sense is 100% buried in sexuality. If it's not making her boobs pop or her backside pop, and then they add color for effect. When was the last time you saw Nicki Minaj wearing something that was not sexualized? Her whole brand from day one. But guess who came out sexy and appreciated, but didn't toe that line with fashion? Rihanna. Rihanna wears a lot of nice, sexy clothes. But when you think Rihanna, you don't think boobs popping out. Exactly.
Because her brand has evolved over time.
Since the beginning, I don't have one mind of Rihanna being in a Nicki Minaj-ish
obviously
way. So that's what I'm saying. That
she's had that face.
She's had a face, but it was never that bad.
I'm agreeing with you.
And it just never that bad. Cardi B came and took the preset from Nicki Minaj and slapped it on the same thing, and then the both of them went beefing. Fair enough. So there's a difference between those. There's the other lady, the other American.
Megan Thee Stallion.
There we go. She's not even the one, but there's another one.
Your
Jesus,
bestie.
never.
Who?
Never.
So
I don't think there's enough fabric in my conversation for Lizzo.
Oh please, Cyril,
that's crazy.
Lizzo.
Oh,
Cyril.
What? It's a big issue. Listen. What?
Don't do that.
No, take it on for size, please. Just.
No, you're making it worse. It's okay.
I'm Ray, right?
Yeah, that's.
You're making it look like it's a big issue.
She looks.
Yeah, rock star, punk, goth-ish. You know, nice blend. Black lipstick, eyeliner. That's what it's called, right?
Yes, that's what it's called.
You understand? So she's going with goth girl, rock star, pop mix. Beautiful. Mwah. Love it. Right? But she will last 6 months in Ghana with this.
All the time. What do you say?
She will last 6 months in Ghana with this. They will crucify her before they listen to the song.
That is what I'm saying.
They will nail her to the microphone before they listen to the song.
This is what Kwame Eugene started with.
Showing his ties.
No.
Cyril, no, don't do that.
I think no.
This is what Kwame Eugene started with, and Ghanaians didn't allow him.
And I think
to explore.
Bro, you have Amare's.
Was that right?
It's because of what you said, and I'm telling you that Ghanaians.
So let them find you Kwame Eugene picture. Let's talk about
Ghanaians won't. No, I'm saying that Ghanaians wouldn't give it. Do you know why?
Find Kwame Eugene picture.
You know why Blacko keeps going the way he keeps going? Because he doesn't, like AC said, he doesn't respond to these things.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, whatever you think about him, he doesn't care. He's already established a brand of...
He promise also didn't care about issue. He also went for it.
Free
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's not... You see, that's the thing we need to consider about these creatives. It's not everybody who have that sense of... what do you call it?
Skin?
Not even fixing self, but... that
resilience.
Tolerance or resilience.
But even with Kim Promise, you guys remember he was wearing regular shoes until that VGMA where he wore the big shoe and then it generated the buzz and then he stuck to it and it has worked for him.
Look at what
so it's okay.
Look at what Kim Promise wore at the TGMA's red carpet. He was roasted on the internet because they said he was looking like a pharaoh. Right? But we will come back.
But that's on brand if you think about it.
That's what I'm saying. But you see, we haven't gotten there yet as Ghanaians, especially with pop culture, especially with all the things that's happening with the world and how the world is even seeing music these days and how it's marketed. Blacko is obviously leading, a certain generation that would come in. In fact, if you look at some of the some of the artists who haven't blown yet, you don't like that word, who haven't been activated yet, especially in the alternative, space. Some of them are doing some crazy fashion, things going on there. But people
we've seen a few on here when they come on.
This nice Sherlock Holmes outfit.
You see,
this is runway.
You see, we haven't seen them yet because they haven't been activated yet. But guess what? Bad Analogy and bad mayors, right? give them some time. When they blow and they start, wearing their fits and stuff like that, I think because of people like Blacko, Ghanaians will be merciful.
Easy, yeah.
Let me ask a question with regards to, since we are talking fashion,
because it takes one
let's
to
talk
really
about
disrupt it and
size.
keep it moving.
Let's
Size.
talk about size.
Okay.
Does the model figure that Blacko also carry add on any to, the fact that it then gives him a certain ease to be able to put on almost anything?
Yeah, but you said D Black and we laughed, so for but he said it. I was just reiterating. Well, what's it with you for today? He said it, and then we all laughed. And I'm just answering his question with his own previous question.
Does that in any way, add on? Because it's also about, will it fit you and will it not fit you?
Do you remember what or how TikTok used to look like? Tik used to look like when he was like a star.
Remind me.
When he had the tack.
When he could tuck in.
Do you remember?
He said tick, and the tick is today, so he's talking about TikTok.
Do you remember how VIP?
Yeah, VIP was typical,
New York.
Hip-hop, yeah.
Yeah, like even Reggie, who we are as a grandpa of a hip life, he wasn't even dressing like he was dressing like what you may call it. Bruce Lee or whatever. You get me?
Afro-Asian.
Afro. That's the word I'm looking for. That thing actually exists.
Yeah.
I've heard people say that Afro-Asian.
Yeah,
but
they were black samurais.
People look at what they are comfortable in, and they like to express that comfort through their fits, right? And I think that knowing the Ghanaian industry or the Ghanaian space, you have to be consistent with it for a very long time to get Ghanaians to accept you. Blacko. Now, when Blacko dresses in a particular way, everybody's excited. There was a particular video that went viral. It wasn't Blacko, but people thought it was Blacko. It was an Asian guy who actually wore like some robotic fits with some big shoes and some thing going on. Everybody thought it was Blacko. Even I thought it was Blacko. Later, we'll find out it was an Asian guy who just loves to wear hideous clothes, right? And then put it on his TikTok. But most of the media houses, including our own media house, put it out there that it was Blacko.
I wish we could find that.
Oh, perhaps if you can find that video, and send it
with
to
a
me.
matter of
and
size,
then you put Blacko's song, so he was so believable. But later we realized that it wasn't actually
him.
Blacko. It was some Asian guy who likes to wear, Dragon Ball Z type of fits. You get me? But you see, it is telling you that Ghanaians are now being conscientized about the Blacko brand.
That's how he dresses,
it took a
and
while
that's okay.
before it got there.
Yeah.
Because
But with
I
the
like
matter
the
of size,
consistency.
right?
Okay, well.
I don't think that when you are dressing, when you want to choose a certain style when it comes to your fashion, it matters what size you are, right?
Have you seen Sam Smith? It matters.
No, hold on. I'm only saying that I'm going to use Benson and Wizard Chan.
So that's Kwame Eugene.
I'm going to use Benson and Wizard Chan as a typical example. They don't dress like the regular. They also dress, they wear palazzos, they wear comfortable fits for themselves.
Was he dragged on the VGM?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, he was.
This wasn't a good day.
And
It wasn't.
I think this was what he wore for his performance as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the same thing he wore for his performance. With this, maybe for performance it's okay, but for red carpet,
He was even wearing
it's not.
a mask.
Do you
He was
understand?
wearing a Sub-Zero mask.
So it
Denim
depends.
Sub-Zero mask.
If he was wearing this for solely the performance and not showing up on the red carpet with this, then do you understand? So it's one thing or the other. If you are not going to be showing up on red carpets with this, okay, then we'll accept it. But if you show up on the red carpet in denim like this as a rock star that you are, then it's not acceptable. I mean, we see when people come on the red carpet and then they dress, differently from when they are going to be performing, right? They switch it up. They switch it up and we take it that way.
Expensive burgundy blazer.
But this one,
Why you were
not
dragged
on the
as
red
well?
carpet.
Oh, and my black.
They dragged him all the way to Sakumono.
That was last year, right?
No,
This year, last year was worse.
This year, my black.
He said my expensive denim
My
blazer.
expensive.
I didn't see any
burgundy-
dragging this year.
The man they show receipt.
I can show you some pictures.
This year too.
Oh,
Didn't
Charlie.
see.
Because last
No,
year,
last year was bad.
That's
That's why I was
Yes.
thinking it was last year.
I said, oh, you just say it's okay. I have some black trousers. It's there. It fits me. You let me
Let me not look for drama.
But
And I
yeah,
have some
your
black
own,
shoes.
I don't get it, because for you, people applaud you, like they go like, oh yeah, they like your.
Yes, you see.
I thought Jay looked good.
Yeah, but so I don't know why when
My
it gets
fans.
the TGMAs,
My
then
fans are not
Jay,
many.
let me tell you something.
There are not many here.
You know the J Foley brand, right?
Yes, talk to me
Has
about
always been centered around blazers.
Yes. I'll tell you.
And skinny
20
Trailblazers.
Yeah, we invested heavily. Let me say well, you can talk about it.
Financial loss.
Yes. We invested heavily in the.
Do you know the number of times I said this particular thing is about the same?
I've heard.
Tell us.
Into detail, we did a lot of investment into them.
Our $6 million worth. As your account.
How many blazers you have now?
A lot.
The last 20
Ask him how many pairs of jeans.
I have
he
jeans
has.
there over 80.
1 billion.
Plenty. Jeans there dozen. Jeans. Let me ask you black.
The J. Foley brand was blazer and jeans.
Yes.
Blazer and jeans, and sometimes you have a 3-piece suit.
At one point in time, at the till when I was paying for the jeans, the lady was asking me, "Am I going to sell it or what?" Yes.
I be octopus. How many legs you get?
That's a problem. If I drink water, then I make fat. So the jeans all make this thing like a skin tight.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, the investment all she
Consume.
Yes.
Okay, so the video that I was talking about,
Yeah.
the team, if the team can put it out there so that I will show you. Please put the first video. Don't show the Instagram account first. Please put the first video that went viral.
Also, I was asking Cyril about perception and changing like a perception that has been put out about you, especially when you're the one who put it out. For the perfect example is Kwame Eugene, right? And I feel like because he hasn't exactly been consistent in his outfits, it's like one time he's going to a phase. This is what he's going with.
If you feature Bastard, to be a good song, pal.
What'd you say?
If you feature Bastard, to be a good song, pal.
Oh, you didn't hear anything I said.
Really? Then you're not listening.
I'm just
everything
you can't tell I'm in my troublesome mood today.
I can tell.
Get out of it.
So,
No, I like it. It's fun.
So, is it possible to get out of that, to fix it?
Yeah, it's always possible. I think Kwame Eugene has done that.
Yeah.
He's been able to take all the criticism and all the whatever and stood by what he wants. And I'm sure he's working with people who know what they're doing to find that thin line between what he wants and what is not going to red flag in the midst of people. What are you thinking?
No, continue.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's highly possible. A lot of people change their fashion sense all the time.
I did.
Yeah. Jeffrey went from blazers to mabre. let me relax and be okay.
T-shirt. When you work in media or broadcasting, it's actually capital intensive.
Hey.
Especially if you are. Okay, so just for a quick break. So this video, right? This video went
a
viral.
2.0 turbo. The shoe, no.
Oh, it wasn't Blacko.
It wasn't Blacko.
Oh my days,
But
man.
The structure.
I said,
but we should have seen
But
it.
who was thinking it was?
Oh, forget. At that point in time, they were not looking at
Nobody
they
looked
were
there.
looking at the fit.
But this guy, they're like ready for the end of the world.
And this is the guy, Sheva Skella. You get what I'm saying? Right?
Hey, Nishu, it's not easy.
You understand? But people thought it was Blacko. So I was
That's
like,
how much of an impact the guy has made in this space.
exactly.
Because this
And
is a
he's very
typical
consistent.
Blacko.
Blacko.
Yeah.
See, and aside the music, you have Blacko doing Get Ready with Me, where he will come and show you his outfit in a very nice
Hilariously,
and funny
like-
way. And so at the point, we love to see it. Now we love it. However Blacko comes,
Remember when he
whatever he
previewed
wears, we like
that
it.
song in a tube top?
Yes.
Which one was that?
Soldier.
Yeah.
Wait.
And it was a green
It was a
tube
crop top.
Crop top. Yeah. Like,
a tight crop
I
top.
like the fact that,
oh, can we see the Sam Smith? I shared some Smith fashion.
You know what?
What about
Not from
what
Smith
about
now.
this guy? What about this
Not
guy?
Why?
from
Why
Smith
not
I
Sam
know,
Smith
I know
now?
it might not come well, guys, but DJ Azonto and his
That's different too.
okay, all right, sure, all right, let's leave it right there.
That's different.
It's 50
You almost
already
took
passed.
me back to some trauma.
And we were wrapping up short. We couldn't touch on the issues.
you're not gonna
with,
make us see the Sam Smith.
Copyright and
So is it this?
honestly,
Cyril, why?
for me, this is not, for me,
You know,
this is
Cyril
not
likes
fashion.
Sam Smith.
Why?
You know,
For me, this is
What
not
did I
fashion.
do?
You know what I
Me shut up.
Tell
I
me.
think fits like this.
Oh my
These are the kind
God.
of fits you see on the runway for just what you may call it.
There's a reason I said not the Sam Smith now, because Sam Smith is going through a transition.
You know this one,
phase.
this one,
He's going through a transition phase
I don't
where
even bore.
he's
This one I don't
dressing
even bore.
more,
This one,
feminine now. He has become very effeminate.
the balloon
So
one be what?
you can't use like
The
Sam Smith
balloon
now.
one be what? It be what?
Yeah, I think it was just
Charlie.
a random
What?
thing,
It was what?
But artists also do this for conversation purposes.
Yeah.
I think they just do this to
The guy they look like
what me I do now? Me where I'm.
I don't know, God. Anyway, listen. Introducing the all-new Infinix Note 40 series. Look, wireless charging is fast. I'll tell you one. Camera screen is on the curved AMOLED screen for best visual quality. It's got a 108 megapixel OIS rear camera. The sound is boosted by or sound boost by JBL. If you can say that as well. JBL speakers, very good brand. You can also make installments with your payments of 19 cedis daily, or you can make a 30% down payment. You know, it's all yours. Plus, you get a 30 gigabyte free data bundle from Telecel for 6 months. All this if you purchase the Note 40 and the Note 40 Pro as well in Phoenix. And whilst you are at this as well, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you think of betting on your favorite teams, then and the odds aren't good, please, you can just switch to Bet Winner. It's more of a guarantee that it sorts all these problems out for you with low odds. It's got loads of games you can choose from, and just visit betwinner.com.gh or download the app and register. And if you do that for the first time, you get 200% bonus from Bet Winner on your first deposit of up to 3,250 Ghana cedis. It's got the highest odds. Try using the promo code 3music. You'll be surprised. 3music as your promo code, and you stand a chance to win big with Bet Winner. Terms and conditions apply. It is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. Betting can be addictive and not for persons below the age of 18 years. Cyril, you are hereby suspended from.
Spreading love.
You are hereby suspended from the.
You know who I blame for this outfit?
Tell me. I mean, it's sad. And listen, and that's why you need to attend schools like Lancaster University to secure a British degree for yourself. Education is key. Listen, it's a vibrant student experience there in a community that equips you with the useful employability skills, taking you a step closer to your career and your dreams, ladies and gentlemen. Really? Now, enjoy all these and more. And you also get a whopping 50% scholarship for your degree at Lancaster University. Visit their website. It's lancaster.edu.gh or admissions@lancaster.edu.gh or call 0209 607 008. Hurry up, Lancaster University, the only British university campus in West Africa. Please, on that note, if we skip at this, it will be good news.
You see yourself wearing something like that?
I imagine, I think I can be bold one day on a carpet.
I can hear the outfit,
but right after I'm leaving to Canada or something. After the
that's
night,
not you. That's off brand for you.
Right really on that night, I'm leaving for Canada, Australia, or maybe
forever. Forever.
And I switch my handle so that I'm cut off.
You wear blazer self-police.
Yeah.
But what are you afraid of? Don't you want to know what people think?
No, I think people have just decided to take the red carpet as a
comedy show
for them at home when they are watching. They just want to critique whatever.
And maybe also because we have made it that.
Yeah, we haven't created it. I don't think we've actually created our red carpet.
I think somebody spoke about the recent one. Even one of our
Nani Kiado.
There was a gentleman too who I don't want to misquote, but I think one of our brothers also said that it was not.
But the idea of red carpet,
it was KOD, right? Yeah. He also came at the red carpet. They just ended one. He also entered for them.
We haven't done great work.
Justice with it.
And that's with all red carpets. So
because you see what the AMVCA, you see what they do with the red, like it's properly curated, so the conversations are centered around the fit. Like you really need to know your fashion, what do you call it, dictionary or whatever.
Somebody said this, what are you wearing night?
Like the way, like, so people, like, Nana Kiada was saying that she spends over $600 to $1,000, just to get, the fit together from different designers coming together because they understand the stage, and what it means to them. Over here, it's like,
Nana Kiada's
fit was more than that, so.
Well,
it was more than $1,000.
Like per designer. Per designer, like the
kudos,
services of designer. Somebody is just joining something. $20. Wow.
Yeah, kudos to Black on the Kilos Milos. I like it. Kilos Milos. I don't know where I got that name from, but the guy is just full of words on a brand new song that he's released. Anyway, time is up. We have to go. We're back here again tomorrow, and we'll have extensive conversations on the issue. We're trying to get more info with regards to the copyright infringement with Team Eternity on the Diffie Diffie song by Kwame Miki. Work on that as well as ACN's.
Say Diffie.
Say Diffie.
Say Diffie. Corona Diffie. They can sue you.
Sorry.
Why?
Deaf.
It's
Deaf.
Like I
we are here same time tomorrow here on Culture Daily.
Culture Daily was brought to you by Malta Guinness and Telecel.